Hey, what's up, guys? Houston here. Look, if you're struggling to find a couple $1,000s to help you get caught up on rent or get caught up on a few bills or maybe fix your car, I'm going to show you some of the best places you should take a look. Now, before that, I want to show you all look, you can go to the U.S. Department of Treasury and they have the Find Rental Assistance. So if you're struggling for your rent, then what you want to do, you want to click on this, all right? And as you can see, it talks about their rental programs. But you also can contact 211 and they will be able to help you with not only just your rent, but also your utility bills. All right, so if you're struggling or you have a loved one that's struggling, you can go there. Now, there's also another resource. We're going to talk about the loans, but I just want to give you all these resources as well. You can go to U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development, right? And so what it is here, when you need help with your rent, what you would do, you would click on your state, say you in Arizona, and when you click on Arizona, what happens, it tells you about all the different rental help programs and stuff like that. So you can go here to get help, even if you own a home and you're trying to get help for it, your mortgage, they'll be able to help you with these different links and website. Now, there's another thing I always tell you when you are working a job, a W-2 job, make sure if you're struggling to go to your HR and file exempt, okay? And that way they'll stop taking out state taxes out of your check. And what that will do, that will allow you to bring home a bigger check so you can catch up on your bills. But there's only two things that will may not qualify you for the file exempt, okay? And it explains it here. If you owe no federal income tax in the prior tax year and you expect to get a tax refund, okay? So that's the only thing. Long as you don't owe any tax in the prior tax year and you expect to get a tax refund, you can file exempt. All right? You'll be okay to file exempt, all right? Now, for you guys that are veterans or had family members that are veterans that had life insurance or family that has passed on but they had insurance or you want to know if they had insurance, you can go to unclaimed funds. And this is with the U.S. Department of Veterans Affairs. And you can check in here to see if family member had a life insurance policy or something like that. You know, hey, life happens. A lot of unexpected situations happen all the time. So you want to be able to find resources to help you as well as your family members. Now, there's another place, and I love this place. It's called unclaimed.org. Now, here, anybody can go here. And when you go here, you want to go to find and claim. And then how this works, it's a free government system, and how it works. You would click on the state that you actually live in, and you would put in your name and address. And if there's any money owed to you, they will be able to find that money, help you find that money, and claim that money and send it out to you. Now, there's something else. If you move to another state, and you can go back to your prior state. So it's for every state that you stayed in, you can actually put in this here claim, right? To check and see if you have any money, or you can even do it for loved ones. So there's multiple ways that you can leverage this, all right? Now, there's one other place. Say that you had moved out of state and you didn't get your last paycheck from your last job, or say that you don't know how to check if you have a pension from your last job or something like that. Well, you can go to this website, webapps.dol.gov, and it's the Department of Labor, and you would put in the company you work for, you would put in the state, and it will locate that company. And then once it locates that company, then you would put in your information. All right. And then once you find your information, you can put in a claim and they will help get that money out to you as well. All right. So those are free resources before we started talking about these loans. Now, the first loan I want to talk about is speedynet loan. Now, speedynet loan is not a lender. They are an aggregate platform, all right? And here's the thing about it with this aggregate platform. Their loans go from 100 up to $5,000, all right? Now, with this here type of platform, usually they're going to be working with tribal lenders. Now, with tribal lenders, those are lenders, they will offer you a loan regardless of your credit most of the time. Okay, and we're going to talk about that, and in terms of not putting a hard pull on the credit as well. So I'm going to explain that to you in a minute. So Speedy Net Loans is the place you want to check out. I'll put a link below. And then you have Explore Credit. Now, I mentioned to you recently about tribal lenders. Now, Explore Credit is a tribal lender. But as you can see here, their loans go from $250 up to $2,000. All right. And the thing about it, they are very flexible. And I'll tell you this, the reason most people get denied these type of loans has nothing to do with the credit score, okay? It's usually the usually the address that's on the application not matching up with the credit bureaus they use. Now, they will not use your traditional Experian, Equifax, TransUnion credit bureaus. Credit bureaus that they actually use is ones like Teletrack. Now, Teletrack, as you can see, is owned by Equifax. If you ever taken out a personal loan, okay, this here system captures that information and they sell it to those lenders like Explore Credit and like Speedy Net Loan lenders, okay? So again, Speedy Net Loan is not a lender, it's a platform. So they themselves don't directly loan. They use tribal lenders and they share that information, okay? But going back to this, so Teletrack, and yes, you can get your credit report, and you can actually freeze your credit report, your financial credit report. Now, another financial credit report that's owned by Equifax is Data X, right? And so, as you can see here, it has rental, lease to own. It has all this data about you that you're not even aware. And yes, again, you can get access to your credit report as well as you can freeze the information about you. So correcting addresses and things. Now you have Lexus Nexus. So with Lexus Nexus, again, they're the main gatekeeper. They're the top dog when it comes to selling your information to the major credit bureaus. Lexus Nexus is the one that sells that information. All right. And so you can put a block, you can actually get your Lexus Nexus file as well. And again, the reason most people get denied for these type of loans is not because of the personal loan itself, it's because of the information that's on their financial credit reports. All right, so you need to update that address most of the time. Then you have Factor Trust. Now, Factor Trust is owned by TransUnion. But as you can see, you can get your report, you can do a fraud alert, you can do a pre-screen opt out, you can do a security freeze, and you can dispute. So yes, you can do all these things just like the regular credit bureaus when it comes to your report. Now you have Clarity. Now Clarity is owned by Experian, but as you can see here, everything that you need to do to update your financial credit file, these are the credit bureaus that you want to reach out to. Okay, so don't think that, well, my information is bad. You can actually fix that information so you can get approved for more loans. Because I've seen people with a 800 credit score and they get denied, and it had nothing to do with the credit score. It's just because of the address. So just showing you some information. All right. So I hope this video helps you. If you have any questions, you can click the link in the description, and I'll put the links for those lenders in the description as well. See you in the next video.